guys, and welcome to a video that I have been wanting to film for a long time. And as you can tell by the title of this video, it is time to have the hospital bags packed. And I am so ready and so excited. I am 36 weeks pregnant today, so we've only got 4 more weeks until this baby is due. Hopefully he gets here a little bit earlier than that. But of course, I don't want him to come too early. If you're new to my channel, I have a 1.5-year-old boy. His name is Kyle, and he is just so precious to me. I love him so much, and I'm so excited that he is gonna be a big brother, and I'm hoping that, you know, he and his brother will become best friends as they grow up together. So I'm super excited to go through all of that with them. And because this is my second time around in packing hospital bags, I am teaming up with Carrie from Olsen Life. She also has a little boy and is pregnant right now with a little girl, also due in 4 weeks. And her channel has a lot of family vlogging, lifestyle, motherhood, and pregnancy videos. So I'm going to link her channel below and her hospital bag video below so you guys can go check her out, subscribe to her channel. She's also got a lot of videos on dealing with gestational diabetes. So if that's something that you are also going through, she'll have a lot of really good tips and tricks on how she's trying to maintain a healthy pregnancy with that. So with all that, let's get started. Okay, so I'm gonna start with my hospital bag, what I've got in there specifically for me, and then I will show you what I have in the baby's bag. And the bag that I am taking is just a medium-sized tote that I've had for a long time. My mom gave it to me. Actually, it may have been hers for a while, and then I don't know if I like took it from her or if she gave it to me, but sorry, Mom. It's just a regular Vera Bradley bag, so I'm not sure if this print is available anymore, but Vera Bradley has a lot of really nice bags that hold up really well. So this is something that I've had for a long time. I used it last time around, and this is what I'm using again this time around. Everything is pretty much just thrown in here. I'll probably go through it again before I put it in the car, but basically everything is ready to go other than maybe just things that I will probably be using daily that I'll throw in whenever I hopefully realize that I'm going into labor. So on top, I just have a lot of my clothes that I plan on wearing whenever I come home, or maybe possibly while I'm there at the hospital. So I do have just a regular pair of joggers that I got from Old Navy, some leggings that I got from Walmart, and then just a couple of t-shirts. One is a long-sleeved jersey shirt that I bought when I was at the beach in Gulf Shores, and one that I got from Ross that says, "More weekend, please." I wear this a lot on Fridays when I'm at work because I really like the weekend and not going to work. Then while I'm at the hospital, like after the baby's been born and I'm just sitting in the hospital bed or sitting in the chair and I'm just spending a lot of time snuggling with and nursing the baby, I have a robe that was actually given to me at my lingerie party before I got married. So I'm not quite sure where this was from, maybe Macy's. It's by the company Soma, but it's just this really soft, warm, lightweight robe, and it's got this pretty lacing on the hem of the arms, but it doesn't have it on the edge, which is kind of nice. So it's knee length, and then the sleeves just come down to here, so it's very easy to use. It doesn't get in the way, but it also covers very well because you can't see through it. It's a pretty thick material, but it's so soft and it's actually really cool. So if I can find this, I'll link it, but I've had this for a few years now, so I'm not quite sure if it's still available. I have a nursing tank that I bought the first time around that I took whenever I had Kyle. This one's from Target. I think it's by Gilligan and O'Malley, I think is how that brand is said. But it's just a simple black nursing tank that I will wear underneath the robe, or a couple of different just nude nursing bras, not tanks. So this one is also the same brand, and it's from Target, and it came in a pack of 2, so I've got the black one somewhere around here. I'll probably take that one also, but I like the nude one because even though that robe isn't see-through, if I'm not having it completely closed, then at least no one will really see my bra. And I just like nude bras because if I'm wearing like a light colored shirt, then you can't really see them. This is one that I got from Walmart. It is by just the brand Maternity. So it's just a regular nursing bra that I can wear whenever. One thing that I had not taken with me in my first time around when I had Kyle, but I've seen in a bunch of other girls' videos that they do whenever they have their baby, is Dum Dums. And it's not just for me, it's for Matthew also. But a lot of girls have said that it's really nice to just have something like this that you can snack on without cheating and basically eating food when they tell you they really don't want you eating food. So this will just be something to add a little extra flavor to my ice chips, and something that will also hopefully be tasteful for Matthew. So I've also got my makeup bag and highlighting kit. Don't really know if I'll be doing that much makeup. I plan on hopefully going in with makeup on. I don't know how much I'll be doing my makeup while I'm at the hospital. I don't plan to have a lot of visitors, but family will be coming, and I do just like to look and feel nice, so I want to take it just in case. But I'm also going to be taking some exfoliating makeup remover towelettes in case I just want to get my face clean without having to hop in the shower or wash my face in the sink. I've got my hairbrush and a straightener that I have yet to take out of the box, and of course a small hairbrush. I don't really want to take my big hairbrush because I'm thinking the smaller the stuff, the more space that I have. I do have a loofah and the travel size body wash and shampoo and conditioner. Matthew's gonna pack his own bag, but I did end up getting another loofah for him, and he will just use the same stuff so that he has less to pack in his bag. And we're just gonna throw these loofahs away whenever we leave the hospital. I did not want to take the one that I use at home. I get very germophobic, and whenever I'm in a hospital, it just amplifies. I don't want to take things that I can just throw away and replace easily. So I also bought a toothbrush kit that I will end up throwing away and not bringing back home with me. So I got one for me and one for Matthew. I'm also bringing deodorant because, well, you sweat a lot after you have your baby, and I just think this is so cute. It's a little travel-sized deodorant, and it smells really good. It's Cool Essentials. I am bringing acetaminophen, and one thing that I don't have in my hospital bag at the moment, and is one of those things that I will plan on grabbing either on the way to the hospital or hopefully if I'm home at the time we'll just grab from my drawer, is my aspirin. I do that. I do take that every night and will continue to take it until my 6-week postpartum checkup, and that when my doctor clears me for not being at risk for preeclampsia anymore. So I'm taking acetaminophen because, I don't know, I guess maybe I just like taking my own medicine. I know the hospital has pain medication, but I might as well just take my own. Who knows, maybe Matthew will need it if he's got a headache or something, or, you know, whatever. It doesn't hurt to have something like that on hand for yourself. 2 very important things, actually 3, I've got one on the way, is my Young Living essential oils. So I will be taking ylang ylang and bergamot, which if you saw my latest video, I talk about why I use these during pregnancy, why I'll be using these after pregnancy, and just overall why I love essential oils. I'm not like hugely in depth into essential oils yet, but I do plan on getting there because I truly believe that they help me with the things that I use them for. I've been using these specifically to help hopefully try to prevent preeclampsia, along with the aspirin that my doctor has advised me to take daily. And I will just continue to use these until they're gone. I also ordered Peace and Calming, and so I'm waiting for that to come in, and that will hopefully really help if I have a lot of anxiety while I'm in labor and delivery, which unfortunately I do deal with anxiety a little bit more than I would like. Earplugs, mainly for Matthew, but also for me specifically while we're waiting for me to have the baby. Hospitals can be loud, and you know, some women can get loud while they're having a baby, or if you just hear a baby crying. Even those are sweet sounds, you need your rest. So I plan on having these on hand for both Matthew and I so that we can get as much rest as possible whenever we can. But I won't be using these whenever the baby is born. I have prenatal vitamins, enough for the expected amount of time to be at the hospital. I just like taking my own. I remember last time with Kyle, the nurse brought in this big horse pill for me to take, and she was like, "This is your prenatal." And I said, no, I've got my own. I will take those. I'm not a pill taker. I struggle just to take my baby aspirin, and that thing is like this big. It's ridiculous. So I'm taking my own prenatal vitamins, and will continue to use those while I hopefully get to breastfeed this baby. For skincare, I have my Rodan & Fields Nighttime Triple Defense, Daytime Defense, and Multifunctioning Eye Cream. I've got oil control lotion in there, regular hand lotion, my Carmex, which, yes, your lips do get chapped in a dry air hospital. So make sure that you pack that for yourself, and then hair tie and bobby pins in case I need to get it out of the way. I'll wash these after I film this video, but I got a big pack of large underwear. It covers the butt. It's large enough that whenever I have to come home and wear those big pads, that they will hold all that in nice and tight and make me feel secure. Because yeah, you end up with a lot of stuff that you have to put in your underwear if this is your first time having your baby. Your doctor will teach you that you put your pad on in your underwear, and then you lay your Tux pads on top of your pad, and then you want something that is nice and snug to hold that up close to you, because that helps with the healing process of getting the swelling down. And if you've had an episiotomy, or if you've torn, you're very, very sore, you've got those stitches, and the Tux pads are so nice to have. So you want those held up next to you. But also, you're going to throw underwear away. So I got a big pack for the intention of possibly not keeping them. I have a hanky, which is actually my dad's hanky. He uses a lot of these. But I found it in this bag when I got it out, so I washed it and I thought, hey, I'll use it because I'll probably be crying at some point or wiping my nose or whatever. Hopefully I won't be too snotty faced, but it'll be good to have something like that. Extra toothpaste, just in case. Breast pads. I don't really expect to be leaking that much while I'm in the hospital, but because this is my second time around, I'm not sure how quickly my milk will come in or if I'll just leak more than I did the first time around. So I'm just taking plenty of these just in case. With my first, I didn't end up using breast pads until a few days after birth. I think that other than this, which is nipple butter or nipple cream, which I ended up getting from the hospital with Kyle also. They do provide that for you. But this is the specific Medela Tender Care Lanolin. And it is safe for you to use on your skin even just before you start nursing. And it does say that on there. It says soothing relief for sore nipples, safe for mom and baby, all natural ingredients, glides on smoothly and gently. It just helps to use it before you start cracking or bleeding. Nursing is kind of painful whenever you're not used to it. And I say not used to it as in it's almost been, I can't remember how many months it's been since I nursed my son. So I'm not used to it anymore. So I'm sure that it's going to be painful again. And I want to take this to go ahead and just be putting on so that it can hopefully help prevent that from getting too bad. I have my Adidas sandals just in case I want to walk around the hospital but don't want to wear my tennis shoes, which I do plan on bringing to wear home, and I will probably be wearing them there to the hospital. I have sandals, flip-flops that I will be using in the shower because I'm not going in there barefooted. Bags to put my dirty clothes in. And a bunch of socks. Socks to wear home, socks to wear while I'm there, and really nice fuzzy socks just in case I get a little extra cold in the hospital. And some nice, comfy, cozy slippers. Alright, so that is what I have in my hospital bag. What I have in the baby's bag is actually not that much. You can probably hear my son, he just woke up from his nap, but Matthew is with him. The baby's bag doesn't have quite that much in it, and that's fine because I know that I will be bringing a lot of stuff home from the hospital. Hospitals provide a lot for you, so that's why I'm not taking any of my own diapers or wipes, anything like that. The only stuff that I'm taking for the baby are things that I want for him to be comfortable and, you know, just clothing that I know, like, that I have cleaned and that I want him to be in. So it's just a regular old backpack. It's nothing special. It's not even blue for a boy. So I've got a nice warm blanket for, I guess this is for myself, but just to lay on the bed so that whenever I do have him with me, you know, if I'm holding him or sitting with him on the bed, I've got something nice and soft to lay him on rather than just those like scratchy hospital sheets. I'm taking one nursing cloth. They provide that kind of thing, so I'm only taking one just to have my own for him. I am taking a really nice, thick, warm blanket for him, but I will mostly use this bringing him home because, you know, it will be more than likely November by the time he's here, and so it'll be pretty cold outside, and so I will, along with a few other things, drape this over his car seat while we're moving him from the hospital building to the car and then from the car to the house. I am going to be bringing a couple different outfits, and it's probably a little bit of overkill because we're not even going to be there hopefully that long, but my thought is if we are longer than intended, at least I've got enough. So I have a little brother outfit that I think is just so cute. It's super soft, it's fleece, so it'll be nice and warm. And I just love the little footies. I doubt his foot will be that big. And then I've got a button-up. This is a nice thick cotton onesie, and these aren't called onesies, these are called rompers, aren't they? I can't remember. But this one has the little hand turnover things so that they don't scratch themselves. And it's cute because it has a little bear on the pocket. And then my favorite outfit out of all three of these is just another button-up sleeper, and it's got little bears on it, little Christmas trees. I know it kind of looks Christmassy, but I just think it looks super cute, so I can't help but take it. And I am taking 2 long sleeve onesies because I'm bringing a really soft swaddle blanket that has a matching hat with it. And if I don't want to put him straight into one of those sleepers, I can just put him in a onesie and then wrap him up really nice and warm with this swaddle blanket. And I purchased this on Etsy. It's the jersey knit, and so it's super stretchy. It's really, really soft, and it's by Swanky Swaddles. So she had the option. She had a bunch of different colors, but I wanted to get this navy blue because the baby's room will be blue and gray and white. So I got this color with the matching hat. So she has a lot of different options that you can choose from, and I will try to link her shop down below. I have another hat that someone that I work with knitted for Kyle, and I used on him when we were in the hospital, so I'll be taking this one also because I just think that it's just so soft, it's super sweet, and it's just a pretty color, so I will hopefully be able to put him in that. I have a few different sized socks. Again, just in case I'm only putting him in the onesie with the swaddle, I'll be able to put some socks on him. And then of course, just a couple of mittens for him so that he doesn't scratch himself, which I'm sure he probably will at some point. And that is actually all I have in the baby's bag. Anyway, that is all that I have in my hospital bag and in the baby's hospital bag. I'm going to put these back together. They're going to go in the trunk of the car. They're going to stay there until we have to go. Who knows when that will be, but hopefully it'll be no later than my due date. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you're new to my channel or you're coming over from Carrie's channel, thank you for hopping on over. Please hit that subscribe button. I would love to have you along on my journey into motherhood of 2. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.